You're y'all supposed to say you're. All right, never mind. Shout out Danny. Shout out Danny. But no, what's up, YouTube? How y'all feeling? It's your boy Jaden Wesley Brown back with another video, another banger. For me today, we got important things to talk about. I'll be talking about, how to become an actor, what I did to allow me to find the success that I found so far. Granted, I'm still relatively new, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, but obviously something worked for me to get to the point that I'm at, and how I booked my first job, and how the events led to me being in a Dick's Sporting Goods commercial, which you see behind me. See how I did that? See how I... that was hard? Alright. Chill. But nah, seriously, I hope you guys learn something and catch a vibe while watching with me. Let's get into the video. We'll do how to become an actor first. It'll feed into it. So I broke it down into steps. For me, organized, real put together. See, they don't talk about that. All right. Anyway, so step one, very important. All of these steps are equally important. Get your knowledge up. Knowledge is essential. A lot of people think knowledge is power, which is true, but knowledge is opportunity. What I mean by that is it's easy to say you want to be an actor, but a lot of the work that I put in to get me where I've been so far was behind a laptop, behind my phone, on Safari. You don't know what you don't know. So you have to seek that information and find things out, not only educational things to help you try to book jobs, but also if it's even something you really want to do. Being an actor seems cool. Like, who wouldn't want to be an actor, right? But what you have to do behind closed doors and the work that it actually requires, people don't see that. So you have to love acting to do it. And if you can't love it, it's not for you. So get your knowledge up. Step two, get the tools you need to market yourself. Now listen, marketing yourself is so important. In terms of agencies and people that will market you for you, that all comes later down the road. It doesn't have to come too late. However, at first you have to be able to market yourself, because who else is going to market you to the agency you're trying to become a part of? You know what I mean? In terms of roles and getting in things like this, an agency will help you do that. But you still have to get accepted into an agency to do so. So getting tools to market yourself, that includes headshots, anything that you can use to send to an agency to be like, yo, listen, this is who I am. This is what I look like. This is what I'm looking to do. Will you guys represent me? Sometimes that can be a difficult process, finding somebody that wants to represent you. You got to put together things that make you look marketable. Headshots, obviously getting a resume is a little bit difficult when you have no jobs to be booking. But when I first applied for my agency, I had nothing. I had no real footage. It was just my headshots. And sometimes that's all that it takes. But along with your headshots, if you can film something, and when I say film something, I mean self-tapes. I mean, you find a plain wall in your house to, find a monologue and film and record yourself, that's better than nothing. And somebody can see a little bit of talent that you may have, that you got from that research you did earlier, and decide that they're going to take a chance on you. So getting tools to market yourself is essential. Step three, seek representation. That's what I was just talking about in terms of an agency. You can market yourself, but you'll only get so far doing so. So, when you get these headshots and when you get these, little real footages, if you can, then you have to start seeking representation. You start looking for agencies. For me, I'm a part of 3 agencies. You can see some of them online. You can see some of them on my website. My website, it's just it's just right there. My bad. Moral of the story is, like I said, seek representation. That's a part of research as well, then finding out what agencies are close to you, finding out what agencies are going to do well for you. Finding one that works for you is important, because they'll know how to market you better. Step number 4, practice. This is not basketball. Being an actor is not basketball. Being an actor is not football. Feel me? It's not like you know exactly what to do and how to practice all the time. That's why research is so important. But practicing and perfecting your craft is essential. You've already got your headshots. You have something to build off of. If you don't have the talent to back it up, you get nowhere. The 2 things before that are meaningless without the talent. Practicing is so important, whether that be self-taping, whether that be watching movies and actually looking at it in a different way. I watch movies so different than I did before. So different, bro. The reason I watch movies so differently is because at first I was watching it from an audience perspective. Now I'm watching it from an acting perspective. And sometimes that ruins the movie, I'm not gonna lie. However, sometimes it makes it even better, knowing that somebody was capable to jump into a role and dive that deep into a character to really bring them to life. Like, it's a super cool concept, but you have to love it to want to pursue it in the right way. So, yes, practice, film yourself, learn, take acting classes. Like I said, there's certain things that I'm not going to dive deep into right now, but if you guys have specific questions, I'll do Q&As. Let me know and I'll try to get it answered. Number 5 is seek opportunities. Now, agencies are very important, like I said, to get you opportunities that you cannot get on your own, but that does not mean that you can't get opportunities on your own. For me, there are certain ones that you need your agency for, and there's certain ones that you don't. And me personally, by the end of this year, I will have filmed 3 movies as a lead, 1 short film, 2 including next year in January. I've modeled for Nike, and there's 2 other things that I've done. 2 of those were through an agency. 2 of them. That was it. Everything else I got on my own through different acting apps, through marketing myself, meeting different people, sending emails. That stuff is important. So you have to create your own opportunities, because if you don't, you're just waiting. And if you wait without doing, you'll be waiting for a longer time than you need to be. Be a go-getter. Don't just sit around. Find people, meet people, learn things. You have to be a sponge. You have to continuously want to progress. And if you're constantly progressing, progression can only mean learning something new. That's progression. If you're constantly progressing, you'll get to where you want to be. It's just a matter of time. Finally, number 6, wait and be patient. Now listen, I think it was Michael B. Jordan, one of my favorite actors, by the way. He said, out of 100 opportunities, you'll get said yes to 1 of them. That's why I told you, you have to really love this, bro. You have to love this. I've been very blessed on the opportunities that I've been getting this year. However, I'm sure there will be a year where I barely get anything. But being that I love acting so much and I love being on set so much and I love the process, that won't discourage me. You have to love it that much. You can't want to act for the money. Doesn't work. You can't want to act for the fame. Definitely doesn't work. You just have to love it. And I love it, and that's why I've been finding success. But waiting and being patient is a big part of that success, because throughout the entire time you're waiting, you're practicing, you're learning. You know what I mean? Do not mistake waiting by sitting around and doing nothing. Because if you do nothing, you'll get nothing. But if you're doing something while waiting and being patient, then when that opportunity comes and when it's time for you to show what you've been working so hard for, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. If you play good, bro, quit playing. Who knows what could happen? So yeah, I hope this helps. Like I said, I'm still relatively new. I've been finding a lot of success, which makes me feel credible enough to talk about it. However, I'm in the same position as you guys. I'm waiting and being patient. I might be doing things while I'm waiting, but it doesn't take away from me being patient. I've been practicing my craft and trying to be a better actor every day so that, the content that I put out is worth watching. So yeah, that is How to Become an Actor 101 by Jaden Wesley Brown, in my opinion. Next section of the video. This is where it get a little loose, a little fun.